Well, beloved dub motherfuckers, what is going on, everyone? It is everyone's favorite jack of all trades with foul mouth, Governor Urban. Welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. Before I do dive in this bitch, I want a big special shout out to all of you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, for sticking around watching this shit. The reason why I fucking do it is for all you guys, so yeah. And today is going to be, well, anyway, before I do begin, as you see, I've shown my original first edition copy of The Big Ship by Frank Brannard, my travel agent's portrait of the United States, and a drawing I did of the personification of the ship, showing both the front and the back sides of her, which, honestly, pretty fucking nice. Especially the rear view. Anyway. Today is going to be part 3 to my build of my custom scratch-built model of the SS United States. And in part 2, we started fleshing out the upper superstructure of the deck, as well as some of the deck housings and stuff on the front of the ship. Today, we continue fleshing out pieces, and we also build the radar mast and the iconic twin sampan topped smokestacks or funnels. So without any further ado, we'll take a look at the model here. Here's the model so far, and yes, and that thing, I'll explain what that is here in a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and let's talk about the front area of the ship. We actually went ahead and finished fleshing out the breakwater. We added the upper ridge to it and the fins, which it goes right there, and as well as we finished the 2 cargo hatches that go on the front. The only thing left to do is do like the cargo, winches and stuff, and finish up the king post and shit and the booms. And then that'll be all done, and then finish all the deck equipment that goes on the bow. But anyway, here is the radar mast. I'll go ahead and pull it off. As you can see, here it is. Here's a drawing of it here. And just to give you guys an idea, here is a photograph of it. This is after the maiden voyage, because this is a picture of the blue ribbon flying off of it, and it's all completely made of aluminum, and it was enclosed, and it had a bell, it had several platforms for radar equipment, and you can see very clearly here where it is located. You can see the radar equipment as well as the arms and stuff that hold up flags. Here's another image of it. Shows it from the back side. And then finally, you can also see it in this photograph right there. Now what I did to create is, first I took a toothpick and rolled a piece of card up to, round it, and I took another piece of card and cut it to make the forward half of the towers seen here, and then I built the various platforms like it fucking shows. There's actually 2. There's a platform here and a platform here, and if you look, there's also underpinnings I did too. See, there's an underpinning there, and there was an underpinning there. The only thing missing is this platform here, and it goes right there. But I could easily put that sumbitch on later, so. And once I done that and had this, I also added this little support stuff on the back here, which will hold this up and the cross when it goes that way. And the only other thing left I did was on the roof. There's a bunch of these deck houses that go up here, which I did not do, and vents I did build this one deck house, which it is right there. And because the bottom of the toothpick is pointed, it goes in that hole like so. Okay? Now, before we move on to the ship's funnels, I would like to mention this area back here. This is actually a promenade area because this here is all completely open, and there had to be a promenade area. And this is actually the cabin class lounge, which the roof is right there raised up. But this is it, and this is how it was shaped. And if you're wondering why I got this in there, that's for fucking structural purposes. But that's what it looks like on the inside when you look at it. And so when this is all painted and detailed and shit, we just pick up that deck overhang and we just shove that bitch in there like so. And then there we go, that's gonna be that. And there's also two supports that go here and here. So there we go. There's that. And then finally, I also built on to the deck house up here. There was a louvered vent, and there's a little square box structure which is actually another vent. I built it right here, and that little box structure is right there. And now finally, let's get to the most iconic part of the ship. Her big ass fucking funnels. Most iconic thing on any ship in the world. The iconic sampan wing top funnels. Now these things were a absolute bitch to reproduce. And what made it hard to reproduce wasn't so much as the shape, because they are they're teardrop shaped. No, it wasn't a teardrop shape. It was because of they're rounded. But as you can see, I did round off the tops, and I'll explain what I did. I took some cardboard, not really cardboard, but cardstock type shit, and I worked it into a teardrop shape, and it did that. And once I glued the back halves or whatever, then I went and cut into it so the funnels could sit in their bases, which this one is a little loppy, but I'll fix it when I get ready to mount it. And the next thing I did was I took some extra of this cardstock and I cut the tops. And I rounded the tops with my fingers and shit, made like a cap, stuck it on there, and wherever there was holes and shit in there, I added extra fucking material. As you can see, added fucking extra material on there to add it. And then finally, I made the ship's fins, which you can clearly see right here. These fins are fucking designed to, carry the soot and ash and smoke away and keep it from landing on the decks, which was really what it did its job very well. And it also made the funnels really cool looking too. Out of every ocean liner that was ever built, the SS United States had some of the prettiest funnels ever put onto a ship. And yes, I know I'm being fucking biased when I say that shit, but that's just my fucking opinion. And my opinion is the only one that really fucking counts here. If anybody wants to say anything different, you know what? Eat a pile of shit. I don't care. But anyway, finally, there was a little structure that was on the top of the forward funnel, which it's still there in Mobile, Alabama, but it's on the starboard side fin. And here's a more detailed picture of it. It is a navigation light mast. There would be 2 lights on there, one green, one red, you know, for port and starboard. Anyway, I replicated that just using a little piece of cardstock, another little piece of cardstock for the platform. The 2 lights, I'll take little pieces of toothpick and paint them green or red, and I'll just stick them up there when the time comes. So, yeah, that's pretty much basically it. The funnels, building those funnels, those 2 funnels, and that mast, that, and that took almost 3 fucking hours to do that. There we go. Sorry. Trying to get the zoom in, but yeah, 3 fucking hours to do that. Oh, another thing I did do, I actually carried on the stripping, and I got all the way around the edge of the end of the promenade deck. So it's all cleaned up now. So there's the breakwater, cargo hatches, the famous radar mast, and the ship's 2 massive iconic funnels, as well as vents, the second cabin class area on board the ship, and added stripping around the edges of the promenade deck. As you can see, she's looking really cool. She's starting to look like the famous blue ribbon racer herself, so it's looking really good. And I'm hoping with part 4, I'm thinking I'm going to just try to flesh out, you know, these decks and add the little details and shit to these decks, so that it'll be ready for just painting. Because I got a can of white spray paint, I'll just spray it, and black spray paint and all that other shit. I do have some great paint somewhere I can slather on these decks. And of course I'll have to build the lifeboats and davits and, you know, all the little deck equipment on the front, and the deck equipment here, and hatches and other fucking crap. But so far, the big U is looking good. So there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed part 3 of my scratch build model of the SS United States. And if you have any questions or comments about anything, leave them in the fucking comment section below, and I'll get back with you. And if you're new to the channel, like the shit I fucking do, hit the fucking subscribe button. Hit the damn notification bell, never miss a video from yours truly ever again. And until next time, it is Commodore Urban saying have smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be yourselves. Jesus and the good Lord love you all very much. And until next time around, I'll catch you in a warm trade wind to where hell anyone knows. And anchors away, motherfuckers. And God bless the SS United States. So long. Yeah.